Welcome back to the David Glenn Show.
Welcome to the David Glenn Show, one of the largest regionally syndicated sports radio shows in the country.
Under the head coach of Clemson, which hosts Wake Forest at Death Valley on Saturday afternoon. Dabo Sweeney, welcome back to the David Glenn Show. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Radio
Great.
host David Glenn and producer Darren Vaught are a small two-man operation that attracts listeners from more than 200 cities and towns across North Carolina, and they do it through pure authenticity.
I think the most important lesson that I've learned is to be yourself, be the best version of yourself, be authentic, but be passionate. Because if you're not a passionate person about whatever you're writing or speaking or producing, it's going to be really hard for anybody else to be passionate about what you're doing.
So what makes the David Glenn Show unique? Well, the crew hits the road and travels to a different college football game every weekend.
Big Tailgate Tour is about taking the David Glenn Show out into our communities. We spend about 3 hours prior to a game with games and giveaways and food and beverages and talking about football.
The Big Tailgate Tour is a great way for listeners to put a face to the voice that they hear every weekday.
Radio provides this very intimate medium where, they've never seen our faces, but our listeners feel like they know a lot about both me and DG. And this gives us a chance to interact with them in a face-to-face basis.
We celebrate the tailgating atmosphere and the camaraderie and the fellowship and the excitement about college sports leading up to those kickoffs.
David Glenn was even able to visit his alma mater for a game this season.
They haven't lost in Chapel Hill that vibrance, that culture, that community, that excitement.
UNC may have had a poor football season this year, but these tailgaters certainly aren't stopping, and the Big Tailgate Tour will return next season. In Chapel Hill, I'm Keaton Eberly reporting.